Good evening. I hope all of you caught the national championship last night. Alabama definitely outcoached Clemson. What a game. Personally, I was really hoping that Alabama was not going to win. I am not a fan of the Alabama team. All right, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for the Dolores County Broadcasting Network presenting the DCTV 4-H Evening News Program for Tuesday, January 12, 2016. Camera people, Devlin and Nicholas. Video engineer and producer, Russell. Sound engineer, Dan. Teleprompter, Keegan. Prompter, looks like Moira, but I know it's Myra. News anchors, or news anchor, Brendan. Meteorologist, Ciara. And this is news director, Dan, and now, the news.
Welcome to the DCTV Weather and News Program. Help keep our kids' news show on the air by becoming a sponsor. To buy a sponsorship, just call 970-677-4119. Hello, I am Brendan, and I'll be giving you the following story from the Cortez Journal. Ski Mesa Verde National Park has groomed trail snowshoe rentals. Early winter snowfall has created good conditions for cross-country skiing and snowshoeing at Mesa Verde National Park. The park has a foot or more snow on the ground and is grooming trails. The park offers snowshoe rentals as well available at the visitor center and the museum. At Moorfield Campground, the two groomed loops are designed for classic or designated for classic and skate skiing. The campground trail follows the loop road for 4 miles, and the Meadow Bliss Trails winds through the meadows south of the campground for 3 miles. The Cliff Palace Loop Trail, 6.5 miles, offers multiple viewpoints and the cliff dwellings. Snowshoeing trail locations are at Moorfield Campground and the Prater Knife Edge and Points Lookout Trails. Now I'll be giving you the following story from the Cortez Journal. 21st Annual Ouray Ice Festival will be held January 14th through 17th. Presented by a solo and rock and ice festival includes over 90 interactive climbing clinics, free climbing for adults and children, the elite mixed climbing competition, the Harry Burger speed climbing competition sponsored by LOA, and the full schedule of evening entertainment. Clinic topics this year include Intro to Ice, Moderate Mix, and Sleep Ice Techniques, all starting at $49. Seminars focused on backcountry climbing and multi-pitch techniques will also be available. Climbers can demo the latest gear from 13 companies. Clinics are taught by both professional climbers and professional climbing guides in conjunction with San Juan Mountain Guides. Now with the following story from the Durango Herald. Durango Creek, Mountain Lion, Junction Creek, Mountain Lion creating a buzz. Durangoans living in the Junction Creek area have been a buzz recently with the large mountain lion, but wildlife officials have reminded residents you live in Colorado. In Lapata County, the last incident was in 2005 when a woman watching the sunset from the deck in her Florida Mesa home was attacked from behind. The woman survived, and the wildlife officials never caught the feline. What's more common are humans killing mountain lions. Just 2 weeks ago, wildlife officials in Steamboat Springs killed a lion hours after the animal attacked a family pet. Thorpe and said there haven't been any mountain lion related incidents this year, and the department hasn't had to euthanize any troublesome felines. They are beautiful animals, but wild, so be careful if you spot one. Now for dumb laws in Louisiana. A law was passed with the specific intent of stating the punishment for stealing crawfish. Persons could land in jail for up to 10 years for stealing an alligator. It is a $500 fine to instruct a pizza delivery man to deliver a pizza from her to your friend without them knowing. It is illegal to rob a bank and then shoot at the bank teller with a water pistol. Biting someone with your natural teeth is a simple assault, while biting someone with your false teeth is an aggravated assault. It is illegal to gargle in public places. It is illegal to shoot lasers at police officers. Every time a person is seriously burned, he must report the injury to the fire marshal. Prisoners who hurt themselves could serve an additional 2 years in jail. Now here is Ciara with the weather.
My name is Ciara, and I'll be giving you the current weather report. The current temperature is 30 degrees. The high for today was 32 degrees. The low is 30 degrees. Winds are from 1 to 6 miles per hour from the northeast. The barometer is at 30.30 inches and is falling. The humidity is at 98%. Today there has been 0 of an inch of moisture measured by the DCTV weather station. Moisture for the new month is 14 hundredths of an inch. And now I'll be giving you Big Map. I'm a national weather reporter, and I will be giving you the Big Map. There is still snow from Washington into California and east into Montana. These two lows and high is keeping the west and south center of the nation clear. Heavy snow is falling in Maine. From Wisconsin into Michigan to the coast and south into the Carolinas, there is more snow. South Texas is getting rain. Most of the Atlantic coast from New Jersey to Florida is clear. And now I'll be giving you the 5-day forecast. Wednesday, partly sunny, high 27, low 7. Thursday, mostly cloudy, high 32, low 8. Friday, chance of snow, high 31, low 9. Saturday, chance of snow, high 33, low 13. Sunday, rain and snow, high 35, low 14. Now for our climate change report. This is climatologist, and I'll be giving you the CO2 report. Carbon dioxide, CO2, is one of the principal causes of climate change, and it is important that we report the CO2 weekly change. CO2 traps heat in the atmosphere, which causes climate instability, resulting in significant swings worldwide of moisture and hot and cold temperatures. The following are the CO2 numbers for this week. CO2 for the week of January 11, 2016, in parts per million is 402.10. CO2 2 weeks ago, 402.7. CO2 last year, 399.87. CO2 10 years ago, 381.18. CO2 50 years ago, 320.62. Thank you, Dr. Peter Tanz of the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration and Michael McGee of the CO2 Now Earth website for this information. Remember that you can help keep our kids' news show on the air by buying a sponsorship. To buy a sponsorship, just call 970-677-4119. Thank you. Now back to our news director.
And that's the end of today's DCTV 4-H news program. This is News Director Dan saying good night and thank you for watching. And don't forget to watch the football playoffs on Saturday and Sunday. We'll see if those Broncos are going to go anywhere. Okay. Bye now.